everyone, welcome back to Sayantalks episode 2. Alright, today we're going to talk about something related to career, which is never too late to change your career path with your passion. As usual, I have a guest today. I present to you Ibanez Jeffery.
Yeah, hello.
To introduce yourself to everyone.
Hi, I'm Ibanez. Wah, formal lalu.
Nang depan.
Okay, I'm Ibanez. I'm actually a portrait photographer. Mostly I do portrait lah. And I also do weddings, my second career. And I also do corporate sometimes. And I also do fashion photography.
Sorry?
Fashion photography.
Fashion photography. I think that one is more famous, right?
Yeah, I think.
You work with those models.
Yeah, kami pun specialties lah.
Yeah, that one is your specialty.
I can say something like that lah.
You can say something like that. Alright, I think I've known Ibanez since late 2021. I guess that was during MCO Phase 4. We had our corned beef fried rice at Kubaria, and gossiping about some guys that being flirty around Kuching. You know who?
Yeah.
Which one?
Still remember.
Which one?
I rather not say.
Then we never had a chance to meet up because he is so busy, man. Every time tanya, oi sini mau makan nasi goreng si, nang susah until lah nya dah berjumpa dengan new love life-nya.
Yes.
And congrats on your new relay with the love of your life. I wish you the best for that
Thank
part. And not to forget that he is also my personal photographer for my, convocation. He's the only person in my head that I want he to shoot me. Kelak I nikah, you shoot juga?
Yes, definitely.
Right, that's enough for the warm-up, guys. Ibanez, before you start your, this photography journey and becoming a full-time photographer, what do you work as previously and what's your background?
Okay, normally my background is study dulu ambil tourism. I think I graduated in 2014 kah? Yeah, 2014. And then from 2014 to 2016 something, mostly work on hotel line. Yeah, hotel line lah I think. And then I work on one of the biggest supermarket in Malaysia I think. Perlu kah kita sebut nama? I no need.
Can lah. Why cannot?
I don't have
it's
to say.
It's something that you proud kan?
No, not really.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really happy with the job lah, but I need money bah. But I have to kan.
Yeah.
And then 2019 kah, I discover my talent in photography. I bought my camera, beli camera second hand mostly, and then Canon kah I think. Until now lah, I'm still using that camera. And 2019 I get my license, and things went pretty well lah until now.
So to be a photographer, you have to get license, is it?
You can do it freelance lah, but then to be more proper business, you need to get a license lah.
Oh, so that means you are from retail management?
Yeah, I was working.
What's the position name?
Dalam apa tu? Event and marketing.
Event and marketing, and then you decided to go out to be a full-time photographer.
Yes.
That is interesting because, guys, Ibanez has his own studio now, and also have non-stop clients. I say walaupun nya si post banyak on yang pun social media, but I believe nya pun client macam top. Nang bertimpa kliennya. And nya kliennya bukan calang-calang. Nya bukan calang-calang punya klien. Nang ada name, name. Let's get back to the topic. Changing career path is actually not an easy decision for someone to take or someone to make. It can be changing your field from engineering to business world, or you do both, like doctors and their own clinic, engineer and their own studio, or a consultation firm, or engineer to a baker. There's actually a lot, I see a lot of people around me, actually they changed their career during their late 20s and late 20s, and mostly are like late 20s, and then they decided to change their career. But most of these people, like in business world, they actually have a very stable working life, and there must be a lot of factors that what makes them to change their career path, and it's different for everyone, right? Perhaps maybe because they want to earn more or trying new things, or maybe toxic environment. We don't know about that. So Ibanez, may I ask, what makes you be that brave to change your career path drastically from marketing and event to a full-time photographer?
The working environment lah, which is not really good, and also they don't pay really well lah.
How much do you expect them to pay for a job like you? Like, how much should it be? But you accept, you receive this.
I'd say, I think my job position is required by degree. I think positionnya for degree, tapi kami dapat SPM payment.
Is it at 100?
No lah, I mean that
year, that time
basic,
SPM is
berapa yang basic gaji time ya?
1.1 is it?
Not yet.
1.1, right?
I think still 920. Still 920 the basic gaji.
920.
Yeah. Basic gaji time 920.
That's low. And then you ada qualification for
I only have diploma aja pun.
Diploma, but they pay you SPM. But the job position is degree.
For degree.
But they pay you for SPM.
For payment for SPM.
Then how long you in that?
I think for 2 years.
2 years, and they don't want to naikkan gaji?
Yeah.
And you, damn, 2 years is lama.
Rasa macam kena exploit.
And also kena scam, is it?
Yes.
When you decided to change your career path for your passion, what is your surroundings response? Any of them doubt your capability, or any of them like stopping you, like instead of you jadi photographer kena you simuk dalam dunia corporate, you carilah, I mean still stick on the corporate job semua. Ada sih?
I think my friends kawan kami banyak support. Just that kami bingung my parents, especially my mom lah, cause whenever I say I want to stop kan, I tell my mom, Mada, I want to quit my job. I want to be a full-time photographer. Then my mom said, can you? Do you think benda tu boleh sustain? And I said, it's okay, just trust me. Biar orang atas atur. I say like that lah. Rezeki memang si pernah putus kot. But then, I just need their blessing je lah. Especially my parents, my dad, my mom. As long as them happy, I'm happy. Everyone's happy lah.
Have your parents or people surround you like pushing you to go for government, like SPA kan we call it now?
Yeah.
So have you ever like applied SPA, and you know their job are more secured and senang loan sia situ? You pernah kena push for that side?
My parents was dulu sidak memang macam ya lah. And then after sidak nangga kami pun perjalanan kan. It keeps getting better lah, I'd say. But then my mom tengok, I don't expect you to be this far. Yang dah macam ya. Why don't you just teruskan aja lah, as long as you can make money for yourself and all that. So nya dah saya dah komplain lagi dah. Nya si pernah sebut git pun pasal pergilah apply kerja government and everything, saya dah git dah. Dulu memang yes.
Okay, then let's get back to your diploma. Your diploma is in tourism, right?
Yeah, tourism management.
And then in hotel kan? Hotel world. You're in hotel industry, and then you jump to event, right?
Yeah, event.
And then marketing. When you jump to event, before you wanna jump into photographer, you don't want to jump back to hotel world or any tourism board. Or you lose your passion already.
For now, kah?
Not for now. Before you full-time photography, have you ever think back to jump back to hotel industry?
Yes, pernah.
But did you do that?
No. Because after kami discover fotografi benda terus
hilang.
Yes, jadi hilang. And then just tiba-tiba minat habis dengan fotografi. But before fotografi, kami memang ada belajar self-taught lah, graphic design.
Oh,
yes.
Now
that's why perjalanannya sangatlah mudah. I mean kan mostly photography requires Photoshop and all that software kan. Dah ada basic dalam graphic design, so senang lah mula kerja editing.
Oh, yes. Bestnya. Now you're like full package. You don't have I mean, like, if you're a photographer, you don't have to rely on designer or people that edit your photos. So you just like, focus.
But still buat kerja freelance for graphic design lah. Just on request je lah macam ni.
Is it like you have to pola poster kah?
Yeah, poster.
What design? What kind? There's a lot of design.
Mostly business design lah. Macam yang online business yang perlukan logo and all that kan. They will contact me lah for do the logo.
Okay. Is it hard to start from zero? And I believe you that you use your own savings as a capital to buy such equipment, and it's not that cheap, right?
Yep.
And especially you have your own studio now. Is it hard to start from zero?
Aduh, jangan lah. I mean semua benda memang ada cabaran lah kan. But then maybe tegal support kot, and also blessed from my parents. That's why semua benda jadi mudah lah. But I not say that financial bukan problem, but that at a certain point benda ya kadang-kadang memang agak how to say membataskan kerja. But then we always figure out how to overcome that problem lah.
Did you like have to use your own savings?
Yes. For a starter, yes.
You have to ikat perut?
Yeah.
Just to buy. Okay, what is the first equipment that you have to spend how much as a capital to open just the basic one?
I think my first camera was Canon 1300D kah. That time kami beli dari someone from Facebook, second hand je tanya.
Okay.
Yeah. I think yang pun harga just 980 only for the body. Belum termasuk lens lagi lah. Second hand je lah. I mean that model is quite lama lah, but then beli aja lah for starter kan.
Can you just like tell us how much like total lah yang you dah keluarkan, like yang lama mesti lah you pergi swapnya nak for better version, and then katok si lama gitu kagi swap in the future nak
macam handphone
nak. So how much you dah spend just on that
for now kah? I mean for the camera kah?
All equipment, that what makes you now?
Let me think first. I think for investment yang setakat tu lah kan. For the studio, for the equipment, cameras and all that. I mean for the camera itself aja 20k. For the camera itself aja lah for now. Tapi for the studio, I rather not say lah. But it's a big investment.
I think studio is memang mahal lah.
Yes, memang.
Harga sikit lain lah.
Yes, memang. Sikit lain.
Sikit lain saya dah lah. Sikit. Unit dalam yang sebulan 25. Macam nak 2 to 5k. Depend lah which location you take. Berapa lama baru you see the ROI, your return of investment?
1 year lah.
1 year.
Minimum, yes, 1 year.
1 year.
Yes.
1 year baru you nampak you punya hasil dia. Return back, you receive back the money.
For the first 2-3 months yang memang cari customer lah, cari return customer and all that kan. Nothing's easy lah.
Nothing is easy as ABC. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, nothing comes as an easy as an ABC. You always need to have that willing to take risk mindset if you want to change your career path or to start a business, right? And then I used to love the idea to work in corporate world, but man, I taste that for like 3 months just to be in corporate world, and then I'm out. Because why?
Same.
I cannot afford to face the morning and evening freaking jam, man. You left home before 7. I think you left home before 4 previously.
Memang.
And then
Semarahan kot.
Yeah, Samarahan. I mean,
Jam.
I'm not from Samarahan, but it's still the same, man. Then the jam and continue stressing over the 5 p.m. punya jam. It's not cool for my mental health that I wasted 2 hours just to be on the road, man. Unless if I have a driver, man. If I have the driver, I don't have to waste my 2 hours on the road. I see myself as a butterfly, You cannot put me inside office and then ask me to work 8 to 5. No, I feel like I can jadi gila. I mean, like certain people like to stay inside the office and do their work, pukul 5 balik, but I cannot. I consider myself that I'm a multitasker and I like to do things back and forth because I technically enjoy what I'm doing right now. And I want to share this one spicy NGL that I received last month, but I never shared to anyone.
Yeah.
Let me read it out. Okay. Takut though.
9 to 5 is not for everyone.
Okay. This Anon said, kesian nanggayungnya you try so hard to be something, but ended up jadi prudential agent je sis.
Oh, bitter.
First of all, I don't understand. What do you mean I try hard to be something? Is it like this person saying me that I want to be an artist ka? I want to be singer ka? And this person si tahu pun what I want to be in my life. I want to be, that naik corporate ladder.
Yeah.
But then I think it's not for me. If I'm not born and raised in Kuching, I might be a lawyer. If I born dekat KL, this person is very invalid. Again, very invalid because nya si tahu ka kerja prudential agentnya gini.
Yes.
And nya si tahu ka prudential punya agent can earn more than that. I don't have to say prudential, insurance agent lah.
Yeah.
I have no idea if the person experiences dengan sida insurance agent ada masalah ke apa ke, but they don't know insurance agent earn more than the person itself. Dia tahu gajinya 1,200 je kali nak.
Maybe nya ada personal vendetta kali dengan insurance agent.
I don't know. Man. But whatever it is, if you say this to a person because we work as a agent ka, because someone work as what ka, it's not cool, man, saying that to a person because everyone is surviving right now. They're trying their best to earn money and you have not in any position to say that to a person. Yes. And I second balas apa-apa about that. It just, you have to be yourself and you have to reflect yourself. Yeah. And I enjoying what I do right now.
Yep.
Because it's very flexible for me to go here and there. I still can take a lot of job and still servicing my client and all. Ibanez, do you think everyone should change their career path?
Personally lah, if berani ambil risiko ke, if yakin dengan diri sendiri, sekira berapa umur, just go for it. I mean, as for me kan, when I was 28 kot, tukar fikiran, ubah mindset that I should doing this seriously. And sekira macam si gago dengan orang pun anggapan kan, kau si kerja gomen, kau si ada masa depan, bla bla bla. No, doing business is something mencabar. I mean, kita si ada fixed income every month. Makin rajin kita cari klien, makin rajin kita buat marketing, dan rezeki yang sentiasa datang. Something like that.
And changing career path sebenarnya not for everyone.
Yes, definitely.
Only if you think that you can.
Yes.
And survive without money. Because when you left your job, a stable job, for something that is, if you're passionate of, you have to rely on your current financial that stop after you berhenti kerja. So you have to rely on that. So you always need to think truly whether you want to change your career path or not. And you have to make research if your career path is actually berbaloi kasih. If the career path sit berbaloi for you, so it's better for you to stay.
Yes. But then if kita dah tukar career path and nya si menjadi, it's not too late untuk start over bah.
Yeah, it's not too late.
Yes.
Nothing is too late because you don't have to compare yourself to anyone. Betul. He's like 28 nya dah tukar career path. I'm like 24.
Oh, 24 kah? You look younger.
Fikir nak aku makin tua.
No.
I'm 24 now. I'm changing my career path into insurance agent. Like, I mean that's not far from my degree lah. Kan? But it's still on my bidang lah. It's under my related bidang. I have to serve here and that. Yeah. If you see a good career growth in your current position, then just stay. But if you have eager to hunt more and have more challenges in your life, why not, right? You can always jump here and there, but you have to know yourself. You have to utilize your skill, your talent, and all your experiences. again, I believe doing something that we love actually is very important for us. We have to protect our own mental health. Perhaps, do you personally went through mental health issue at your previous workplace, which might related to low wages or any toxic environment?
See rasanya. Still enjoy the work lah, but then I'm not that happy.
You're not that happy. Does the workload is like too much or how?
The worknya I still can handle lah, but then the wages, that's the problem. I don't get my actual payment, something like that. If nya bagi wages yang ngena dengan position dulu, I think I will stay. But then if I don't experience that kind of scenario kan, kami asa kami si jadi yang macam tu. Because that one of the main factor kita untuk cuba kira lain benda macam ya.
Ya, betul.
Kan, kita minum dulu.
Kita minum dulu. It was sponsored by Tirta Barong, and also we have cream puff from Puff Lab. They're sponsoring us for this episode.
Dari dulu nak makan benda tu. Belum.
Boleh je.
Katalah kita yang
off
camera.
Alright, I bet that even we are on our career path, right? Our chosen career path, especially in a freelance work, whereas our salary is depend on our clients. Okay, and it somehow kinda still related to our mental health. If we don't receive any job,
untuk orang minta harga murah, I mean it's human nature kot. Memang kita cari something yang murah.
Free. Bukan murah, free.
Paling teruk pun free kan. But then whenever client tanya, can I get a bit cheaper, then I will explain to them lah. My price are based on my experience, based on my artwork kan. That's why lah pentingnya portfolio untuk kita tunjuk dengan kita pun potential client, so that nya akan convince dengan kita pun kemampuan. Yes.
Guys, even though Ibanez is my friend, I still pay him based on his rate.
Yes.
And nya akan
Seda free.
Yes, seda free, seda murah because I appreciate his work. Okay, bila I appreciate his work, I see benefit my own friend. I have to pay I thought customer biasa because I believe that everyone is like still surviving and we still have to pay them walaupun nyate kawan kita. Nothing is free. I know nothing is free.
Ada harga kawan-kawan no.
Ada harga member. There's no member price. If we support them, we have to show that we really support them. Ada mo di bawah meja. There's nothing else like that. Ibanez, do you still remember when we are during our pandemic?
Yeah.
You already become a photographer during pandemic kan?
Yeah, I just got my license time ya.
You just got.
And then suddenly
pop.
MCO man. MCO.
How do you survive during that time?
Berapa lama kita MCO? 3 bulan is it?
Yang betul-betul sempat keluar rumah is 3 to 6 months.
I think that time memang saya ada job langsung. But then during that time kan mostly people banyak mula digital content untuk menghiburkan masing-masing. Ada yang buat business dari rumah and all that kan. Most of them temnya I think rezeki memang cun-cun lah temnya. Banyak orang buat business dari rumah. Mostly tidak promote business, tidak guna social media. And they need a logo, they need a poster. That time lah tidak cari kami to do the logo, to do the poster for the digital marketing and all that.
Wow. But so that's not related to photography, but you diversify your skill.
Yes.
And you cari duit melalui that talent of graphic design.
Betul. Don't waste your talent.
Sister.
Yeah,
brother.
Sangat bijak sister. Oh brother.
Brother is very bijak at this one. You see, there's a mindset of entrepreneur.
Yes.
Be opportunist.
Yes.
Kan?
I need to put the foods on the table.
Yes. So how do you make your comeback? What tips on you like finding client? Tinder is it? I remember you told me that you on Tinder, but you letak laki perempuan, you main swipe. Yes. I'm just here for photographer. How do you make that comeback?
I think Tinder always work lah, sebab usually memang tempat cari partner kan. But then I use Tinder untuk cari talent or model. Basically benda ya, okay lah, I give you one situation. let's say I found someone from Tinder, a guy or a girl. You swipe and all that. I contact him. I'm a photographer, blah blah blah. This is my Instagram. You can go check out my work and stuff. If you're interested, you can be my model. We can do a win-win, something like that. I shoot him or her. I posted their pictures on social media, got likes and share banyak-banyak. From that likes and share, orang akan tahu, oh, this guy do photography. Secara si langsung, Sida contact me, tanya, do you do weddings? Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I also sent
it's like a chain reaction. Is it? Macam you juga lah jumpa dulu dari gambar talent kan. Macamnya. Because firstly memang I don't do weddings, but mostly shoot talent aja for starter dulu.
So how's your Tinder client trust you though? Because it's a hookup place, and then how do you manage like make it trust? Because kini tu kan everyone is on Tinder, and then ada cerita lain among the photographer.
Betul.
Yang how do you like convince them that you're for photographer and not more than that? You don't have to show your body and all.
Yang paling penting lah portfolio. That's the most crucial thing, portfolio. If ada portfolio, orang akan fikir kita scam. Sebab banyak yang mengaku fotografer hanya kerana mereka mampu beli kamera. And beli preset yang 2-3 ringgit dari Shopee, then terus mengaku, I'm a photographer now. Mana portfolionya?
So do you pola requirement like the model have to come alone, cannot bring anyone?
Inam lah.
Is that a T now?
Is that a T now?
Is that a T now? Do you met that requirement? I was like, or the model can come dengan siapa-siapa dia nak, because safety, and we don't know who's the photographer.
Yes.
Especially if the photographer never posts their face on the social media, but only the barang kerja, but we don't know who's the photographer. Like remember when kita kena stalk? I don't know who's the photographer. That is so scary, man.
Memang.
Do you make any requirement on that? And
normally for talents lah, si kisah lelaki atau perempuan, I will ask them to come with friends lah, dengan boyfriend ke, even come with their parents also can ba. I mean in fact, paling best if the talents come with their parents.
Oh.
You know why?
Why?
After habis shoot, the parents will spawn makan ba. I mean I like to eat ba.
So usually if the talent come along, you always have to belanja the talent lah. Most of the time
that one memang wajib lah.
Okay.
I mean, as a token bah.
Okay.
Jangan terikut dengan talent.
So you're telling me that if you want to find client, use Tinder. Tinder works 80%.
Yes, 80%.
80% of it.
80% for potential client.
For potential.
The rest of that, kena pandai cakap dengan sila lah. Tanam tebu dekat ujung mulut.
So I have to use Tinder lah to find my client.
Yeah, to find your jodoh also can bah.
No need lah, I don't like Tinder anyways. Alright, Ibanez, it's a long story of everything. What would you advise for those people that wanting to change their career path for something that they love?
First of all, always trust in yourself. Always trust in yourself. Kedua, minta restu orang tua. Ya wajib. Once your parents not blessed dengan benda yang kita nak pola nak, rezeki si akan datang. And back to benda yang tadi nak, kita dah trust kita pun, kita minta bless dari parents, rezeki datang. Siapa yang ambil rezeki? Of course lah, Yang Maha Esa. Siapa lagi nak? I sound very religious.
You sound so religious. Alhamdulillah. It's so puasa. Okay. Alright. My personal advice for those people that want to change their career would be know yourself first.
Yes.
You have to know yourself. If you want to change this career path, will you do this for very long term?
Yes.
Or you only vision it for like short term?
Yeah.
Do you see your passion as a stable working life? Like if you take this something that you love, do you think it's gonna be stable? Do you see that? If you don't see that, then you have to maybe reconstruct it. And do you think you're capable to have a strong entrepreneur mindset? Because entrepreneur mindset is not for everyone. It's taking all the risks, losing your stable income, and rely on a freelance job. And then you have to be disciplined yourself. If you want to earn more, then get more client, you have to be that desperate person kan. You have, if you want more money, then you have to be that desperate. Got job, got money lah. No job, no money.
Yeah,
Or
no honey also.
no honey also. Or maybe if you don't want to do business kan, maybe you change your field in a career. Maybe you don't want to be engineer. You selalunya engineer jump into apa?
Chef probably.
Maybe
yeah,
jump into chef.
Yeah.
It's all depend on your skill. Back to basic, you have to know yourself. First, you have to know yourself. Anything to add on, sir?
Yeah, one more.
Yes, what? Sir Johnny Depp? Anything?
Okay, one more to add. Photography is not an easy job, especially when you deal with client. Customer or client. Okay, both can lah. Customer or client kan. I just nak pesan satu je. Don't mess up with yourself. Because nowadays, client, sekali je kita buat salah, nya akan viral. Once you get viral, terus kena cancel. Just imagine, macam ni kita nak comeback balik once dah kena cancel. You have to make something very impactful so that orang akan trust balik kita.
That is true.
Yes.
Kuching is so small. You jangan make yourself viral. I try my best not to make myself viral. I try my best to.
Viral benda bagus siapa?
Yeah.
Viral benda, gambarnya tu power, viral lah. That's okay. Bukan viral kita scam customer kah, kita ambil kesempatan dengan talent kah? No. That's not a good thing. Remember.
That's good advice. That's a good advice, Ibanez. So, I think that's all from us on second episode of Sayantalks. Again, we hope you enjoy our talk on this podcast and only take the good things and always reach out to me if you have any inquiry. And don't forget to like,
subscribe, and share.
See you on next episode. Bye.
Bye-bye.